What's up, guys? What's going on, Facebook friends? Hello, hello. Where are my friends at tonight? Oh, I'm so excited to connect with you guys. Don't you love this song? I know you do. Oh man, it has been such a wonderful weekend. What's up, Aaron? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Brandi. Hi, Kara. Love you, Kara. Sending the biggest hugs, babe. Big song, big hugs. You guys all know the song. I'm gonna work harder. Don't you love that? Who likes this song? Who already feels pumped up? What's going on, Shannon? Hello, hello, Carrie. Oh, man. Hey, Michelle. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Hey, Vicky. I am so happy to see you guys tonight. What's going on? Guys, thank you so much for swinging by. Hello, Heather. Man, guys, I gotta tell you, one of my most favorite things to do is to put myself out there. Hi, Genevieve. Oh my gosh, hi. Hey, Peggy, how are you? My favorite thing to do is to throw myself into deep ends and get really, really uncomfortable if I think for a minute that it's going to help somebody else feel pretty freaking awesome about themselves, especially on a Sunday night, going right into the work week, or whatever you got going on this week. Hey, Jenna, how are you? Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you for tagging your friends. I sincerely hope to deliver. But guys, truly, my favorite thing to do is to get on here and just vomit some belief and encouragement and inspiration into you all, because something that I want to talk about tonight is my biggest pet peeve. But before I tell you about that, I want you guys to say, what's up, Coop? If you are tuning in live with me, I see there's lots of you. Hello, hello. If you're tuning in live, say, what's up, Coop? If you are catching this on a replay, go ahead and put replay. Drop the replay in the comments if you don't mind. So, okay. So guys, I just said, hey, Matoko, what's going on, Laura? Oh man, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for tuning in. If you think somebody, who do you love that deserves a little sunshine right now? A little atta girl, atta boy, like slap in the pants. Who deserves that right now? Go ahead and tag him in the comments. What's going on, Andrea? Hey, Amy. Oh my God, I love you guys. Okay. Oh my God, I could talk to you guys all day. I better get right to it so that you stay with me for the good stuff. Okay, so my biggest pet peeve, guys, I know that we all have a peeve, right? This may be a little weird, but I have to tell you, and I don't know why this is. Hi, Jamie. Good to see you. My biggest pet peeve has to do with people doubting their potential and undermining their strengths. The same way that if somebody compliments you on a new top you got, yep, this is a new top. And if somebody were to say, oh, Jen, I love that color on you, my instant reaction would be, oh, this old thing, no, I got it on sale, it's no big deal, yada yada. Okay, maybe not this top because this came from Athleta. So I probably wouldn't do that, but I might, because it's an immediate reaction to downplay our strengths, or the same way that we downplay a compliment. Guys, does anybody know what I mean? We tend to downplay right? We tend to downplay the things that really are our strengths, are really things that we should just shut up and say thank you. Say thank you and then shut up, right? That's what we should do. But I have to ask you something. You know, this was not the case, right? When we were young children, this was not the case. We were not doubting our potential. We were not undermining our strengths when we were children. I know my children don't. Like, my children will swing from the chandeliers. They do not doubt their strengths, even in moments that I wish that they would. Oh, my God. Struggle bus. All aboard. Beep, beep. So I have to ask you, all my parents they are relating to what I just said. Oh God, it's real. So I have to ask you, when you were a young kid and you were not doubting yourself, what did you want to be? What did you want to be when you grew up? I want to know what you wanted to be. Drop it in the comments. I wanted to be Mary Lou Retton. I loved Mary Lou Retton. She was my idol. I was a gymnast. All growing up. I was a weird looking gymnast because I was the chubby one, but you know, it is what it is. So I wanted to be an Olympian. I wanted to be an Olympic gymnast. Hey, what's up, Tara? Good to see you, hon. A marine biologist. Dang, Kara. Well, let's be honest here. You have the smarts to do whatever you want. We both know that, I hope. And by the way, can we talk for a minute about how I have enough dry shampoo in my hair to catch fire? Good Lord. Oh my God. I should have checked a mirror before I hopped on live in front of everyone. Anyway, so guys, let me know what you wanted to be. I wanted to be Mary Lou Retton. She was little, she was feisty, she was so talented. She got the first perfect 10 in the Olympics in 1984 on the vault, and I was just like, oh my God, I want to be you. You are my, praise it. You're amazing. And, I think that there's 3 reasons. I was thinking about it. I'm like, where did this go away? Why did it fade? Why did that, feeling the potential and feeling our strength, like, why did it fade? And it really, I feel like, came down to 3 things in my mind. And what do I know? What do I know? These are just thoughts that I have to share. I believe that I feel like it fades because of past trauma in our lives, that we are dictated often by what other people think. That's number 2. And number 3, the fear of the unknown, the crippling fear of what we do not know. And I got to ask you guys, oh my gosh, Brandi, I could totally see you being a vet. You are such a yellow personality. It's crazy. Oh, you are such a yellow. If you don't know what that is, you need to look it up because it is so you. I could totally see you being involved with animals. It totally suits you. Which actually, I wanted to be a vet at one point too. My best friend is a vet. But, I want to ask you guys, so those 3 things, trauma, being dictated by what other people think, and fear of the unknown, which of those affected you the most in your lifetime? Drop it. I'm curious. I want to know which of those has affected you the most in your lifetime, because for me, and I'm going to get a little personal tonight, I'm going to share with you guys some things that, you may or may not know about me. You may or may not believe about me. Let's be honest, you may or may not even care about me. But that's what the delete button's for. You can X out anytime you want. But I'm putting this out there because I'm hoping that some of you will relate to you, or some of you will relate to it. So for me, it was definitely number 2. Number 2, all day long, number 2. I desperately wanted to be liked by others growing up. I was teased for being chubby, that I had a unibrow. Hello, microblading. It's life. Where's my girl Karen? Microblading is life. So is eyebrow plucking. But yeah, I was teased because I had a unibrow. I was overweight, or not overweight, but I was chubby and I talked too much. Those are just a couple of things that I was teased about often. I was teased often because I was, at one point in time when I was very, very young, I was about 13 or 14, and the captain and all-star, all-American jock of the football team, who was also the rebel, the badass, like, took an interest in me. And nobody thought that, they were kind of like, why her? Like, that's stupid. Like, she's, not good enough for you, kind of thing. And so people teased me for that. And, some even called me fake. Some people called me fake, as a child. And I have to be honest, they were probably accurate. Because I wanted to be accepted so bad. And my belief in myself was so low that I often played the part. I tried to play the part for what I thought other people wanted to see, wanted to be part of, wanted to connect with. And, another thing that was a strength of mine that I downplayed greatly was, believe it or not, a strength in public speaking. And but I was too afraid of being ridiculed and, why does she... what does she have to say? Like, that doesn't matter. Those thoughts kept me from trying to achieve my dream as a motivational speaker. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up. All of my passwords are like motivational speaker. I probably should have not said that on Facebook Live. Oh man, but it's true. I'm just being real with you guys. I wanted that so bad. And I want to hear from you. What is a strength of yours? In a word, what is a strength of yours that sometimes you forget? Maybe sometimes you downplay it. Drop it. I want to hear a strength of yours because I want you to take this opportunity to recognize this strength. Recognize this strength. Yes, I know, Matoka. I really need to change them now. I'm already like, backpedal, but that's the beauty of live video. What you see is what you get. It's all real, raw, uncensored, and live. So it is what it is. Anyway, guys, the truth is when we are truly ready to crush life, when we are ready to make a difference and live fully, we find ourselves taking permanent residence outside of our comfort zones. Am I right? Do you feel that way too? We establish a residence outside of our comfort zones when we are truly ready to accept this life, this gift that has been offered to us. And, we screw comfort zones. That's it. Like, you just got to be like, peace out, comfort zones. There's no room for me here. And if you guys agree with me, I want you to drop a hashtag screw comfort zones, because I'm telling you now, you probably already know this, but nothing monumental comes from staying inside our comfort zones. Guys, I see lots of other people tuning in. Make sure you say what's up if you're tuning in. And if you're catching it on the replay later, drop replay below. Hi, Angie. How are you? And here's the thing about comfort zones, guys. We know we're not okay with it, right? We're not okay with it. We're not. Like, who enjoys feeling that, like, all the time in our comfort zones? We must learn to be okay not being okay with it. When I learned to be okay not being okay with it, everything changed, not just in my life, but in my business as well. And I want to ask you guys, those of you that are tuning in, I gotta get some additional feedback in regards to, because the same goes for business. In regards to business, have you ever felt in your professional life that you earned something, but sometimes that nausea and the butterflies and that doubt and the doubting the potential and doubting, undermining your strengths, like, oh, I'm not really that good. Oh, somebody else probably, should get this over me. If you've ever felt like you've earned something in business, but you felt those butterflies to a fault and couldn't ask for it, say heck yes if you know what I'm talking about, because I feel you. I feel you. I really do. I know the feeling, but I'm telling you, we've got to get okay with not being okay with it. Why? Because you don't know. I see people on here that I know right now, today, because of what they are juggling right now in their lives. I know they know that we cannot assume the gift of time. We cannot assume the gift of time. There is no more room inside your comfort zone in this lifetime, guys. There's no room. There's just no room. And we need to seriously take this to heart. I remember, on a smaller scale, back when talking about business and early in my career. Yes, Angie. Yes, Cheryl. Yes. I remember when I couldn't wait to work. As soon as I could get a job, I couldn't wait to have a job. Guys, what was your first job? What was your first job as a kid? Tell me. I want to know what your first job was, because mine, I was a hostess at Ruby Tuesdays. I was a hostess at Ruby Tuesdays, and I'm like, what? I can get paid for saying hi to people, for chatting with them and interacting with them and having fun with them. I can have fun with them, take them to their tables while they're coming out to have some fun anyway. I'm like, oh my God, dream job. I was like 15 years old, so I couldn't touch the alcohol. Like I couldn't carry it on a tray legally. But I was just like, I was so excited. I was a hostess at Ruby Tuesdays. And oh my gosh, Sarah, I would have eaten all the Dairy Queen. I would have eaten it all. But I was a hostess at Ruby Tuesdays, and I had been for like a year, and I felt like I was really good at my job, and I wanted to ask for a 50-cent raise. 50 cents would have taken me over the $5 mark. All right, I just totally dated myself. All you youngins are like, okay, signing off now from this grandma. Cheers to you and good luck. So I wanted to ask for a 50-cent raise that would take me over $5 an hour. And I was like, oh my God, $5 an hour. And I felt like I was going to vomit for like the first month that I was going to ask for this, and I never did. And finally, when I did, they kind of laughed at me and said, yeah, sure, Carbone. Yeah, sure. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't die. I didn't die. I didn't die. I'm okay. I asked for it and I was okay. And, another example was when I worked for the National Cheerleaders Association. I felt like does anybody know what the NCA is? If you do, drop a red, white, and blue in the comments, because I knew I was destined to be an NCA instructor. And I knew that I deserved it. I worked so hard in high school to become an NCA instructor, and I was rejected. The first time that I applied, I was rejected. I have a feeling it was because an incomplete piece of my application, but I don't know for sure. And I was devastated. I was devastated. Like I knew my potential. I knew that I should be in that uniform helping change the lives of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of kids and coaches around the country. I knew it. And so I asked if I could reapply and do better and tell me what I need to do better, and I'll do it. Long and short is I asked, and I was terribly uncomfortable because I was like, oh my God, what if I fail? What if they don't, remember that whole fear of what other people think? Yeah, it was like a millionfold. But guess what happened? I got the job. I got the job. I that same summer that I was rejected for the job, I was offered the job. My dream, my passion, I was so scared of what they were going to think, what they were going to say, but I still got it because I asked, because I knew of my potential. Guys, what would have happened if I didn't ask? My life, I'm telling you now, would be completely different. And not to mention, when I was told a hard no, the final interview, who's ever been told no on a job interview? Put your hand up. If you've ever been told no in a job interview, it sucks, especially when you know you should be doing it. I'm going somewhere with all of this, guys. The idea is, well, to finish my thought, I had been told a hard no about at least 7 times in the final interview in all my jobs that I interviewed for in my medical career. And all of them. But here's the thing. Getting kicked around. Oh, by the way, I went for the 8th one and ended up getting it. And that is where my career in medical devices began. Getting kicked around is something that we are sometimes afraid of. Sometimes we think, woe is me. I'm going to go eat worms. What's the point? Why try? It's going to be given to this person, or, they're going to overlook me for this or that or whatever. But guys, getting kicked around is eventually what made you win. Am I right? Getting kicked around, getting knocked around a bit in our lives, isn't that what made us win? Isn't that what made more of our potential come to fruition? Getting kicked around a bit? I mean, let's be honest. Guys, think of the greatest accomplishment that you ever had. Guys, it didn't happen without grit. Am I right? It did not happen without grit. Drop a hashtag agree if you agree with that. It didn't happen without grit. I know that you know this. Guys, we owe it to ourselves to continue to live outside of our comfort zone and do those scary things, because we never died. We never died when we got uncomfortable. We never did. We never died when we got outside of our comfort zone. Our losses are the very best thing that could have ever happened to us, because every great thing happened at the top of a stack of losses, right? And you don't feel it when you're going through it. You don't feel it when you're getting knocked around, but it's true. It's true, and you know it, guys. We all have to learn to be better, not bitter. As my friend John Melton says, we gotta learn to get better, not bitter. And, the reason that we need to be, here's the biggest reason of all, guys, and then we're going to wrap up. The biggest reason of all that we need to be okay with not being okay is that our life's purpose ultimately is outside of our comfort zones. It is. If we are guys, we know that we are on the right path. We know we are on the right path if we are feeling fear each and every day. Each and every day. If we are stomaching if we are breaking out in hives. I got hives on my chest right now. I got hives. Guys, this isn't easy for me. But I do it because I feel it's my purpose to help pour into people. That is what I have been put on this planet to do. To help people get healthier and happier and live out their purpose and stop selling themselves short of the potential that they once knew when they were a child. I lost it along the way, guys. And guess what? I got it back along the way. But that doesn't matter if I'm not helping you get it back along your way with you. So if you guys, tell me the truth. If you have felt fear recently, if something has scared you, an opportunity, something that you did, something that you said that you knew that you were being true to you, but it scared you, can you please put your hands up in the comments if you have felt fear recently? Because I'm going to go back and I'm going to give you a big high five, a virtual high five, because you deserve it for feeling fear, because you are one step closer to living out your life's purpose. And you don't know when your time is. You don't know when your time is. The best thing that we can all do is get nice and comfy outside of our comfort zone. Yes, yes, you guys. Now, we are going to wrap this up, but I have to be honest with you. Back in August, I felt an enormous fear, like a crippling, sick to my stomach, constantly felt the fear, felt sick, because I felt that I was being called to create something bigger than me, create something bigger, almost a compilation of things that have brought me great abundance in my life, more success, better people. The people that are tuning in right now, you guys are some of those people. The things that I have learned and implemented and practiced myself that have brought all of this goodness to me, these good people, this tremendous abundance and humility throughout the time, I have felt the need to pay that forward to other people. So I built something. In the face of fear, I built something that is now like my baby. I cherish it. I love it like I love my children. It has changed the lives of the people that have participated in it. Guys, if you were a participant in my run, put a hashtag 90DR baby in the comments, because you guys are my people. You guys are my people. We are linking arms and we're moving mountains together in our lives and in our businesses. Maybe this was all you needed to hear tonight. Maybe this was a great way to start your week. But if you need more, if you feel like you are in a place where you've got momentum and things are going good, but you don't want to let it go, you want to capitalize and you want to triple down on your strengths and start avoiding your weaknesses so that you can live out your purpose, this run might be for you too. We've got round 3 launching May 1, baby. May 1, we are launching round 3. And this might be something that you want to be a part of. If you guys would like to learn more, put your hands up and say me in the comments. We'll connect privately. And otherwise, guys, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you tuning in and sharing some feedback and sharing a bit about your truths in the comments. I can't wait to go back and connect with each of you. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah. Have an awesome, awesome night, and even better start to crushing the week ahead. Mwah.